Don't look at me like that.
Put out another video.
Okay, man. Here it is. Right after our first session of D&D, all my friends were asking me, hey man, that was great. When do you want to play again? Do you want to do it regularly? Should we camp in your house and just play all the time? I'll admit, I had a lot of fun. So 2 weeks later, we met up again, and Dorf got a chance to continue his story. When we last met Dorf, he was enjoying a meal and a drink at a tavern in Hawkinsville when some dire rats decided to make a mess of things. How rude. So Anne, the owner, she was so grateful for the assistance of him and some other people that she offered them a few nights' stay for free at her inn. This new group, forged in the bonds of shared violence, they took this time to get to know each other. Wallaby was, as always, very talkative.
Who, me? I just came from the Great
No
Wall.
big deal, it's really...
Well, I do know quite a few spells.
Oh, this old thing? I wouldn't worry.
You seem quite good with
What is with that mace?
How about you, big guy? Why are you here?
Dorf just kinda grunts and goes,
I was left here.
Corin laughed at him. I'm here to drink to my dead friend's memories. Elizabeth then chimed in saying, my uncle sent me here to investigate some strange goings-on reported in the area. Based on our recent scuffle, I'd say you're all pretty handy in a fight. Say, would you mind joining me on this job? I promise it will be worth it. My uncle is quite influential. Corin snickered, Dorf just sneered and nodded, and Wallaby began bombarding her with questions about her uncle.
Oh my, really influence? Who is he? Where is he from? Does he know where Havershire is?
After a decent night's sleep, Anne introduced Dorf and his new friends to the mayor, who immediately asked them to help with other strange, read extremely violent, incidences throughout the town. After showing them the town militia's fort turned into a nasty charnel house, he offered up what little gold he had to entice the party to check on all the farmers and settlers to make sure they were okay. In short, stuff is bad. Can you please help? So the group, with nothing better to do and the potential for steady work from Elizabeth's uncle, said, sure. After obtaining a map of the local area, they set their route and started walking. So the first destination was to go east and check on an old eccentric farmer named Noah. A half-day's travel later, the party came upon a small farmhouse and what looked like the basic skeletal structure of a large wooden ship in the middle of the woods, far away from any seas or oceans. Wallaby took the lead on this one and knocked on the farmhouse door.
Yes, I'm coming.
A frail old voice replied. An older man opened the door and looked over the party.
You're not my wife. She was supposed to make me a pie.
Wallaby, confused, replied,
No, sir, we are not your wife.
though pie does sound lovely.
Are you by chance Noah?
The old man shifted, looking flustered.
My wife went down to the lake. I won my pie. She took the horse and she took my daughter. And, oh, you folks could get a pie too. Follow the path over there.
He pointed to the east.
I think she's down by the lake.
Well, we must be going now.
Says Wallaby.
What was your name again?
Oh, yes,
The old man replied.
my name is Noah. Or at least I think it is. Pie, go get my wife. I can't leave the house, so please go fetch her for me.
Before Dorf could ask what he meant by not being able to leave, the party whistled at him and told him to get over here, let's go. As soon as they were behind the house, Wallaby started looking through the windows and Elizabeth followed him. They were both looking at some weird old book in what looked like a study in the back of the house. They were talking about it, trying to figure out if they could get a look at it. Could they get in there and steal it? It looked really important. They could feel power. Just then, a rock sailed through the air, smashing the window, and Dorf, following right behind it, grabbed the book and hands it to Wallaby.
There.
Wallaby kinda scowls at Dorf, yells at him for being needlessly destructive, looks at the book, realizes he can't read it, and then puts it away in his satchel. When the party continues to walk towards the lake, Wallaby is stopped. Think of getting yanked back by a safety belt when you're in a car crash. That's what it was like. They realized the book was anchored to that area, so they yelled at Dorf again and told him to put the book back. It was a lovely afternoon stroll to the lake when the party reaches a clearing with a bedraggled horse looking spooked, stamping its hooves and slightly bleeding from some bite marks on its shoulder. Oh, guys. I have animal handling. I should be able to befriend this horse and at least calm it down, right? Well, Ginger Bear, you or Dorf? Oh, I mean,
I'll handle this,
says Dorf as he walks towards the horse. Just as he's walking towards the horse, the source of its agitation and injuries makes its presence known. A direwolf mother and her 2 pups jump out of the woods on the opposite side of the clearing, snarling and drooling and looking just really pissed off. Dorf does not even register this. He is walking slowly towards the horse, trying to calm it down while the rest of the party jumps into action and starts fighting off this foe.
Shh, you're safe now. You'll be fine.
My, those were some vicious beasts.
No kidding. Did you see my last arrow? It went wide.
Dorf, now with the reins in his hands, walked gingerly towards the party, grinning.
I told you I had this. Why are you breathing so heavy? Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
The party, irritated that Dorf didn't join the fray, just shook their heads and kept walking. As the path through the woods broke and the lake came into view, Dorf and crew saw a woman and a young girl picking fruits from various well-manicured bushes near the shore. When the woman raised her head to see who was coming, she waved and ran up to meet them.
Oh, thank the gods. I was sure the horse was going to be lunch meat. Thank you so much. I'm Sarah, Noah's wife. Our daughter...
Dorf's eyes began to glaze over listening to the woman with her excuses for letting the horse go when he caught a peculiar sight. The fruit on the bushes was very strange. He got flustered, then confused, then even more flustered and blurted out,
What the hell is going on with these bushes?
Sarah turns sharply and scowls at him and says, Be quiet! You're gonna wake him. Which is immediately followed by a large splash from the lake. Everyone's head snaps up and looks at the water, just in time to see the silhouette of what looks like a fully grown dragon under the waves. Thank you for watching. Seriously, I know it's been like over 9 months since I made the first Dorf video, and it got a lot of views thanks to YouTube's weird algorithm, so thanks for watching, and thanks for watching this second one I just made. I promise to get the third one out a hell of a lot faster. Now that I moved into my new place, I have everything set up so it's a lot easier for me to create. So you should see these maybe once a month now as opposed to once every 3 quarters. So I feel kind of bad about that. I do ask a big favor of all of you who've watched this and enjoyed it, besides like liking and subscribing, which is great. Actually, I need more subscribers. YouTube is trying to demonetize me if I don't get 1,000 subscribers by February 20th, 2018. I'm only like 200 off. So if you tell your friends who are nerdy and they might enjoy something like this, let them know, because I'm going to make more of these videos. I'm done with like making the nonsense vlogs that nobody cares about. I am all about creative storytelling using Lego bricks. So I'm going to be making a lot more of these videos. As tedious as they are to make, they are a lot of fun to make, and I think they look and sound pretty rad. So please subscribe, tell your friends about it too, let them watch it. I need about like 1,000 more hours of video watched as well. So if you guys want to run through all of my videos, even if you don't watch them, just play them so we can run those hours up. I need it by the 20th so I can maybe make some money doing these super tedious videos. I love doing it, and I'll continue to do it. So please comment, like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. Anything to help me out would be really, really appreciated. And if I'm getting those, I'll be more motivated, of course, to make more videos in the future. So thanks again for watching. I'm Ginger Bear, and I'll see you when I make another one.